What's up guys, DiecastAviation here, and today I'll be reviewing the Cebu Pacific Airbus A330-900neo 1/400 scale by Phoenix models. The registration of this model is RP-C3900, and this is the first A330neo of Cebu Pacific, and they acquired this back in November of last year, and I was able to catch its delivery flight. This model retails for 2,500 Philippine peso or $45 US. So anyways, here we have the box where it says Airbus A330-900neo. You have the digital image of the aircraft, Cebu Pacific, the registration, 1/400 scale Platinum series, and you can also see some box designs right there. And here you have the sides of the box. And here you have the back where it says limited edition, and you have the mascot of Cebu Pacific. One thing that I would like to say that whoever designed this box really did a great job. It's very eye-catching with like the light green color and the yellow mixed together. It really looks really nice. So anyways, let's unbox it. And here you have the model. Let's first take a look on the front of the model. And by taking a closer look in front, you could see the cockpit windows with the raccoon mask, you could see the Philippine flag on both sides, and the Airbus A330-900 on both sides as well. Although from what I know that you could only see the Airbus A330-900neo titles on the left side of the aircraft, and there is none on the right side. But on this model you have it on both sides, so that's pretty interesting. Anyways, you have the nose cone details and the nose landing gear. Here's one out of the two Rolls-Royce Trent 7000 engines, and here you have the engine fan blades, which are nicely detailed and they do spin. Let's now take a look on the left side of the model, starting with the front. Again, you have the cockpit windows, the Philippine flag, the aircraft type titles, you have the pilot tubes, you have the L1 and L2 door, the Cebu Pacific titles, an antenna right here. You have, I think this is a static port and more static ports here. You have a detail, and then you have the two last digits of the registration on the nose gear door, and you got the nose landing gear. Moving on the tip of the wing, you have the red navigation light and the A330neo sharklet. You could also see a small design right here which matches the vertical stabilizer of the Cebu Pacific livery, and on the inward side of the sharklet you have a small Cebu Pacific Eagle logo, and this is a new design add-on that Cebu Pacific will be adding on their sharklets on their newer aircrafts. Moving on, you have the L3 and L4 door, you have the Cebu Pacific Eagle logo, you got 2 antennas up here and 3 antennas on the bottom, and you also have the registration of the aircraft. And here at the back you have the vertical stabilizer with the swoosh design, and you have the horizontal stabilizer. And here's the back of the model, and you could see the small APU detail. Here's the back of the engine, which looks nicely detailed and very clean as well. The right side of the model is basically the same thing as the left side, except you have the front cargo door and the 2 back cargo doors. The landing gears have rubber tires and they all roll nice and smoothly. And now let's take a look at the top of the model. Taking a closer look in front, you could see the cockpit windows, an antenna, and more details over here. Moving on to the middle, we have Phoenix's version of a 3D beacon light, because this beacon light is just a red bump with a red mark on it. And it's not like we're used to with the small gems that we see on Aviation 400 models. So I don't know if this is a new thing about Phoenix models, but it is nice to see a 3D beacon light. Here on top of the right wing, you could see the flap slots and spoilers, the registration of the aircraft. You could see some small text right here, which I think it says do not walk around this area. Here you have the top of the engine as well. And again, you got the small Cebu Pacific logo on the sharklet. And moving here at the back, you could see 2 more antennas and the top of the horizontal stabilizers, and you could see the logo lights and elevator details. And now let's take a look at the bottom of the model. Taking a closer look in front, you could see the nose gear and the nose gear doors. You could also see some more details over here and the static ports on both sides. Moving on to the middle, you could see the Cebu Pacific titles, an antenna, a beacon light, the hole for the stand, the main landing gears and the main landing gear doors. You could see 3 antennas right here, and the landing lights on the wing. And here are the bottom of the engines, which are nicely detailed, and you could also see some small bumps right here beneath the engines, which is also a nice detail. And lastly, here at the back you have the APU doors. And that ends the review of this model. Unfortunately, this model is not so perfect because the shade of green they used for the Eagle logo is a bit dark, and it does not even match the color on their digital image, so I don't know what happened there. And there are some imperfections on the prints on the model. But still, I'd say Phoenix did a good job on this one, and I'm glad they did not miss out on the newly added designs on the sharklets, and I really love their box design, which is very colorful and eye-catching. I will be waiting for Gemini Jets to release this one, and maybe I will do a comparison video in the future. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, and see you guys next video. Bye.